All right, I am coming to you live from my home office. We are ready to get kicking and rolling on an important module this week. We're actually going to be focusing on two different topics this week in our module. One is on evidence-based practice, and the other is on program evaluation. Definitely want you guys to dig into these because these are highly important components of your future work. Many of you will do some sort of program evaluation in your agencies where you're working, whether it be a needs assessment or some sort of outcome study where you're looking at client satisfaction. You may even do some program evaluation about the process of a particular program that you're running. So this is an important module for you to make sure you get a good feeling for program evaluation. The other part of it, the evidence-based practice, that is certainly where the world in general is going, but particularly our profession and other helping professions. So hopefully this will give you just a brief overview of what EVP is and what it can do in terms of your future work. Next week, I want to talk a little bit about next week in Module 10. I am making an executive decision, and we are not going to have a quiz next week. I want you to focus on your methods section. I know that many of you have written literature reviews before, but maybe you haven't written a methods section. But even if you have, you probably haven't written 100 of them. So I really want you to focus on the learning in the module and on working on your methods section. There is a discussion board for next week, and that discussion board is actually meant to help in the process of continuing to develop your methods section. And it's a place for you guys to give each other feedback and to support each other. So I would like to see you guys do some replying this week, which is going to require you to post a little bit earlier than you have been. And this will just make it a lot easier for people to dialogue and to get some support that they may need. Also, don't forget there is a screencast that is on D2L that I created to help you break down the methods section, and I hope that you guys are utilizing those tools as part of your learning process. And there's also some documents in the extra help folder for this section. All right, so if you haven't already seen, either earlier last week or late the week before, I did give your part ones back to you, your intro lit reviews back to you through Dropbox. You can go in there and see my feedback and open the attached document, which has a lot more of my comments and edits. So be working primarily on, in terms of your manuscript that you're writing, your research report, work primarily on the methods section so that you can get feedback from me on that if you choose to turn it in, and then also a little bit on beginning to revise that first section. Have a great week.